Export of British livestock products are worth about £2.15 billion a year. A lot of the work AHDB Exports does is focused on market access, industry trade shows and inward and outward trade missions, all of which take place throughout the year. Globally, we now have market access in more than 100 countries for sheep meat, more than 90 for beef and around 90 for pig meat. France remains the largest export market for sheep meat from the UK, with 42,700 tonnes being shipped there in 2015. The Republic of Ireland is the UK's biggest market for beef exports, with 37,000 tonnes of product exported there in 2015. The UK's biggest export market for pig meat products is China, where 54,500 tonnes were shipped in 2015, a record for this country. Because of the UK's unparalleled rain-fed pasture system and lush, nutrient-rich grass, we have one of the most efficient production systems in the world. As a result, our beef is seen as a premium around the world and attracts a good price. In fact, our beef is one of the most expensive on the international market. This has enabled us to open strong trade links in the food service sector in the Far East, particularly in places such as Singapore, Hong Kong and Macau. At the other end of the spectrum, there is a big opportunity which exists for exporting products that have limited or no value on the domestic market. Offal products, such as trotters, have little demand at home, but we have helped to source a market for them abroad, and 80% of fifth quarter products are exported. Destinations for fifth quarter products include China, where we export pork offal, and South Africa and Ivory Coast, key destinations for sheep offal. Both of these showed significant growth in 2015. By identifying markets for these products overseas, it adds to the carcass and ultimately the whole supply chain in the UK. Finding new markets is key for improving the British trade in beef, lamb and pork. In recent years, we've identified a number of non-traditional EU markets for our produce, such as Poland, where volume shipments of fresh lamb in 2015 were up 174% on the previous year. Our main targets for sheep meat are China, the USA, Saudi Arabia, South Africa and Japan. For beef, they are China, Japan and the USA. For pork, China is a huge and growing market that still has much scope for development. After all, they consume half the world's pork. We're also aiming to gain access to countries such as Taiwan, Vietnam and Mexico. To help us gain further access into China, we have supported the appointment of an agriculture councillor in Beijing, Karen Morgan, who is working on the ground to drive open that vital market. Events play a key role in showcasing what we have to offer. In 2016, we will take part in more than 70 events and will carry out activities in more than 40 countries. To summarise, exports play a vital role in fully utilising the carcass, bringing with it both environmental and economic benefits for the entire supply chain. It is therefore essential that our red meat products continue to compete in what is a global volatile market, yet one which also presents a wealth of opportunities.